presentation of the Missouri Sports Network.
Good morning, Missouri. This is Guy Newcomb, the scoreboard guy on the Missouri Sports Network. Happy you joined us, where everyone has a home field advantage. And tomorrow is always a better day. I'm sure the folks at Northwest Missouri State University don't get tired of watching that national championship basket go in. We are live in the Pizza Ranch studio, presented by Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, Burgess and Associates, Central Bank of the Ozarks, Doak Propane, and the Bank of Billings, established in 1889, the oldest bank in Christian County. Stand by for scores, but first, here's some on this day in history, presented by Great Southern Bank. With more than 100 locations in 6 states, Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters. Member FDIC. On this date in 1869, the Golden Spike was driven, completing the first U.S. Transcontinental Railroad at Promontory Summit, Utah, and connecting the Central Pacific Railroad with the Union Pacific. On this date in 1908, first Mother's Day observed in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. In 1967, Hank Aaron hits his only inside the park home run off Phillies pitcher Jim Bunning in Philadelphia. And a year ago today, Tom Brady agreed to a record 10-year, $375 million deal to be the Fox Sports lead analyst whenever he decides to finally retire. He surpasses the $303 million that Tom Brady made as a quarterback in his entire career. Last night in Chicago, Paul DeJong loves playing at Wrigley Field. The friendly confines have been very friendly to the shortstop. DeJong, Nolan Gorman, and Lars Nootbaar homered, and the St. Louis Cardinals beat the Cubs 6-4 on Tuesday night for their season-high third straight victory. DeJong put St. Louis in front when he opened the ninth inning with the drive to left center field off Javier Assad for his third homer of the year. Dylan Carlson then tripled and scored on Andrew Kisner's bloop double into shallow right. It was DeJong's sixth homer in the ninth inning at Wrigley and his number 14 overall for his career at the ballpark. DeJong grew up in Antioch, Illinois, just about 60 miles north of Chicago, and played his college baseball at Illinois State. Chris Stratton, 1-0, got 4 outs for the win, and Giovanni Gallegos worked the ninth for his second save. The Cardinals had dropped 8 in a row and 15 of 18 before their win streak began. Dansby Swanson and Christopher Morrill homered for Chicago in its third consecutive loss. Swanson finished with 3 hits and 3 RBIs. The Cubs went 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position and left 9 runners on base. They are batting .189 with runners in scoring position in their last 17 games. Meanwhile, on the other side of the state, Jordan Lyles entered the game for the Royals with an 0-5 record and a 6.69 ERA, and it would have been ideal if the White Sox had made him look like one. But they did make Lyles 0-6 on the season, even though he threw a complete game against them. And that's good enough for now. The White Sox only posted 6 hits and 0 walks against Lyles over 9 innings, but 2 of those left the yard. Luis Robert Jr. hit a game-tying missile in the 4th inning, and Andrew Vaughn's 2-run shot 2 innings later put them ahead for good because Lucas Giolito pitched 6 strong innings, and the bullpen went 9 up and 9 down for the White Sox. Missouri State University's Tuesday home game with Lindenwood was rained out, and the game will not be made up. The Bears visit Southern Illinois this weekend with game time set for 6 p.m. Friday, 5 p.m. Saturday, and 1 p.m. on Sunday. Missouri sits 3 games clear of the Salukis for the number 2 spot in the league standings and will clinch a top 2 finish with 2 victories at Southern Illinois. In the GLVC tournament, and the bracket is set for this week's tournament, the baseball championship tournament, which makes its debut at Mountain Dew Park in Marion, Illinois, starting on May 11th and running through the 14th. Drury, the 6th seed, will take on the 3-seed Maryville at 12:30 p.m. on Thursday, May 11th. In the NCAA regionals at College of the Ozarks on Monday, Ecclesia College, the 7th seed, defeated 2-seed College of the Ozarks 7-2. And the 1-seed Baptist Bible College, They defeat number 9, Randall University, 3-1. Yesterday, Tuesday, College of the Ozarks defeated Grace Christian 24-1. Yes, I said 24-1. While Baptist Bible College defeated Dallas Christian 8-6. And today on the docket at 9 a.m., Dallas Christian, going on right now, will take on the 2-seed College of the Ozarks. At 2 p.m., the 1-seed Baptist Bible College versus the 6-seed champion Christian College in the winners bracket side. In MIAA baseball semifinals, today, Game 1 will be the 1-seed Central Missouri versus the 4-seed Pittsburgh State at 12 p.m. And Game 2 will be the number 2-seed Missouri Southern versus the 6-seed Northeastern State at 4 p.m. Stay tuned for Page 2.
Leave banking should make your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support for life. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters.
Enjoy a fresh start to your meal at Pizza Ranch, where the salad bar is always included with your buffet. Every day you'll find garden fresh greens, colorful veggies, and sides for every appetite. It's the most refreshing way to balance out a meal while leaving plenty of room for your other buffet favorites. Convenient, fast, and fresh. It's the Pizza Ranch Salad Bar.
Welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network here, where everyone has a home field advantage. Page 2, softball district scoreboard. As we look at last night's games, Class 1 District 1 championship, the 2-seed Roscoe moves on and they defeat the 1-seed Holcomb 4-3. In Class 1 District 2 championship, Valley Catholic defeats Advance 6-3. Class 1 District 3 semifinal, Ellington shuts out New Bloomfield 9-0. And in the other semifinal was Bernie, 12-6 over Summersville. In Class 1 District 4 championship was Plato defeating Dora 8-4. And in the Class 1 District 5 championship, the 2-seed Miller defeats the 1-seed Purdy 10-9. In Class 1 District 6 semifinal, Liberal defeats Hume 4-0. And the other semifinal was Jasper over Lockwood 9-0. Class 1 District 8 semifinal, Concordia over Santa Fe 7-1, and Crestridge defeats Wellington Napoleon 11-6. Class 2 District 1 championship, the 4-seed Malden improves to 17-10 as they defeat Portageville 18-4. In the Class 2 District 2 championship, softball at Marble Hill, it was the 1-seed West County over St. Genevieve 12-5. In the Class 2 District 3 semifinal was Houston defeating Steelville 11-1, and the other semifinal, the 1-seed Ava defeats Gainesville 5-4. In Class 2 District 4 semifinal action was Willow Springs over Thayer 6-4, and the 1-seed, in the Class 2 District 5 championship, it was Sparta defeating Forsyth 3-2. In the Class 2 District 6 championship was the 1-seed Mount Vernon improves to 35-1, and they defeat Diamond 7-6. Diamond now 27-10, and the only team to have beaten Mount Vernon during the regular season. And in the Class 2 District 7 championship, it was Fairgrove defeating Skyline 7-6. Now onto the baseball scoreboard. Last night, Advance defeats Twin Rivers 5-3. West Strand over Atlanta 5-4. Bakersfield defeats Winona 10-0. Again, these are baseball scores from last night. Maryville defeats Bishop LeBlond 12-2. Blue Springs South 3-2 over Blue Valley Northwest. It was Boonville shutting out Versailles 12-0. Parkview defeats Branson 6-5. Good win there for the Vikings at Parkview. Mid Buchanan over Bramer 13-11. Brookfield defeats Princeton 5-4. Fairgrove shuts out Buffalo 12-0. Willow Springs over Kabul 6-2. Southern Boone defeats California 9-3. Cameron over Lathrop 12-5. Macon defeats Canton 10-0. Aurora over Cassville 10-5. New Madrid Central over Kenneth Hornellsville 9-8. Springfield Central shuts out Conway 6-0. Smithville over St. Joe Central 3-2. St. Pius X out of Kansas City shuts out Chillicothe 5-0. Warrenton over Christian High School 17-1. Jackson defeats CBC 11-9. Cole Camp over Lamont 15-0. Community R6 over Missouri Military Academy 4-2. Cooter defeats Greenville 3-2. Oak Grove over Crest Ridge 11-1. Delta defeats Gideon 17-1. DeSmet over Seckman 7-3. DeSoto defeats Sullivan 3-1. It was Diamond over Miller 12-4. Hollister defeats East Newton 16-6. Pilot Grove over Fayette 2-1. Francis Howell shuts out Marquette 6-0. Liberty Wentzville over Francis Howell Central 5-1. Fort Zumwalt East over Francis Howell North 15-2. Hallsville defeats Blair Oak 7-4. Hazelwood West over Hazelwood Central 10-3. Hickman over Battle 5-2. Hannibal defeats Highland 14-0. Timberland over Holt 7-2. Iberia 3-2 over Crocker. Joplin defeats Jasper 10-3. It was Jefferson Festus over Gateway 15-0. Father Tolton defeats Jefferson City 4-3. Bayless over Jennings 17-0. John Burroughs defeats Principia 8-3. Kennett over Pemiscot 5-2. Knox County over La Plata 7-3. Savannah defeats Lafayette St. Joe 7-2. Benton over Lawson 3-2. Lebanon defeats Ozark 6-4. Lee Summit West over Grain Valley 5-1. Liberty defeats Raypeck 1-0. Ellington over Liberty Mountain View 4-1. Liberty North defeats Rockhurst 6-2. Lindbergh over Parkway West 5-3. Lynn defeats Bell 4-3. St. Charles Lutheran 14-9 over St. Charles. Madison defeats Slater. Houston over Mansfield 5-0. Moberly 6-4 over Marshall. Lockwood 6-2 over McCauley Catholic. And McDonald County, it's a 1-0 shutout over the number one team in the state in Class 4, Logan Rogersville, 1-0. Melville over Parkway North, 13-1. Mount Vernon defeats Monette, 4-3. Neosho over Bolivar, 2-1. North Shelby defeats Paris, 14-4. Norwood over Bradleyville, 15-0. Fort Zumwalt North defeats Orchard Farm 8-2. Northwest Cedar Hill over Pacific 6-1. Westminster Christian over Parkway South 5-2. Pattonville over University City 7-0. St. Vincent over Perryville 2-0. Polo defeats Lexington 6-3. Portageville over Chaffee 11-1. Excelsior Springs defeats Raytown South 4-0. Schuyler County over Brashear 4-1. Springfield Catholic defeats Seneca 8-0. St. James over Bourbon 11-1. Plattsburgh defeats St. Joe Christian 5-4. Union over St. Mary's out of St. Louis 10-0. Valley Catholic proves to 28-4 as they beat North County 10-8. Van Buren over Thayer 3-1. Verona defeats Spokane 11-1. Vianney 5-4 over Webster Groves. Dixon defeats Vienna 10-5. Russellville over Warrensburg 6-4. Warsaw defeats Lakeland 9-1. Sarcoxie over Wheaton 7-0. Willard over Seymour 7-3. Windsor defeats Appleton City 14-4. And Winfield over Louisiana 18-8. Oran defeats Woodland 19-2. When we come back, we'll run through the soccer scoreboards here on the Missouri Sports Network. Certainly glad you've tuned in. Keep it right here at MissouriSportsNetwork.com.
The qualities in a truck that are most important are reliability, just really great function.
Having a truck is pretty much a necessity to getting to most of these locations. Oftentimes it's narrow, steep, loose, rough, rocky roads.
Having a truck is essential to every part of what we do, from picking up material for the home to delivering the home.
Always carrying something, pulling something.
It's something that we use every single day here.
Welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Looking at the soccer scoreboard from last night, St. Francis Borgia over Blair Oaks 6-0. Brentwood defeats Valley Park 5-2. And in district action, among district members, that districts have not begun yet, but both members of Class 3 District 5, Bolivar and Camdenton matched up. Camdenton won 2-0. It was Canton over Mexico 4-0. Capital City defeats Father Tolton Catholic 3-1. Capital City now 14-9 on the season. Windsor Imperial over Festus 5-0. Holt defeats Francis Howell North 2-1. Marshall over Fulton 4-1. Harrisonville defeats Oak Grove 2-0. McClure North over Hazelwood Central 2-1. Ladue Horton Watkins is 2-0 or defeats Pattonville 2-0. They are 13-6-2 now. Lee Summit North 12-4 on the season. They defeat Staley 2-0. St. Louis Christian improves to 7-0, 6-3 win over Lutheran Kansas City. New Covenant Academy 11-5 now. They shut out Monette 1-0. Ursuline Academy shuts out Nerix Hall 1-0. Fort Osage shuts out North Kansas City 1-0. Fort Osage now undefeated, still undefeated on the season at 14-0. Cape Girardeau Notre Dame shuts out Cape Girardeau Central 7-0. Marquette over Oakville 3-2. Marquette 13-3 on the season. Pleasant Hill 13-6 now. They defeat Elias Catholic 2-0. Benton over Raytown 4-0. Ozark defeats Republic 2-0. Ozark 17-5 on the season. Seckman over Rosati Kane 8-0. Hancock shuts out Soldan International Studies 4-0. Stover 1-0 over St. Paul Lutheran. St. Teresa's Academy 2-1 over St. Pius, the 10th out of Kansas City. Villa Deschênes shuts out Christian 6-0. Union shuts out Warrenton 8-0. Glendale also shuts out Waynesville 8-0. Westminster Academy 5-1 over Lutheran. Willard defeats Carthage 4-3. Grandview Winnetonka play to a tie at 1-1, and Moberly defeats Wright City 2-1. We're certainly glad that you have tuned in here to the Country Financial High School Morning Update. I'm Guy Newcomb, and we'll be back every morning. And let us know in the comments what you think. Respond to us. You can reach out to us at MissouriSportsNetwork@gmail.com. You can text me at 417-327-6914. Just leave a message on our Facebook page at Missouri Sports Network, where you can watch this and all of our shows and all of our interviews. Also, visit our YouTube page at Missouri Sports Network on YouTube. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Have a great day.